Greed Corp is a turn-based strategy game set in the fictional Mistbound universe, which has been ravaged by over-mining and industrial consumption. The heavy industrialization has caused great swaths of the Earth to collapse, creating vast canyons and separating the Earth into islands surrounded by a deep mist. The remaining patches of land are controlled by 4 rival factions: the Empire, Cartel, Pirates Trade, and the Freemans. Setting up a skirmish match is extremely easy, with the aim being to destroy all your opponent's units. After choosing which faction to play as, and whether it is a computer or player-controlled character, you pick a map to play on, and you're straight into the game. Each map is tailored to the number of people participating, so 2-player maps are not accessible if there are 3 or 4 of you playing. Not all the maps are available from the start, but they can be unlocked in the campaign mode, and as the game is turn-based, only 1 pad is required for multiplayer. Each map is made up of sets of hexagonal tiles. Each tile has a different height ranging from 1 to 6, represented by a circular icon made up of 6 dots, which you can see here. Tile height is extremely important to the gameplay, because when a tile's height goes below 0, it disappears from the map, taking down any units or buildings that are on it. At the start of a match, each player has just one standard unit called a walker. These are the workhorses of your faction, and can be used to take over enemy buildings or destroy other walkers. Walkers can only move as far as 1 per tile if it is not already part of your territory, or any amount within your territory as long as there is a clear path of tiles to it. The number of walkers you have on any tile dictates how many the enemy will need to destroy them and take over the tile. For example, if your team has 4 walkers on one tile, the enemy will need at least 4 to be able to take over it. If they send across only 3, one of your walkers will still remain, keeping you in control of the tile. More walkers can be built using an armory, which has to be built using gold resources. A small amount of gold is given out at the beginning of each player's turn, and more can be acquired by building a harvester. However, at the beginning of your turn, using a harvester lowers both the height of your tiles and the ones surrounding it. This initially seems like a disadvantage, but used tactically, it can be used to destroy enemy territory. The final unit is the cannon. This allows you to fire a shot up to 5 tiles away and destroy walkers. It can also kill lowered land, which causes the surrounding tiles to collapse. Though there are only 5 unit types, the strategy is extremely deep, and the game gives you just 30 seconds of thinking time before plotting your moves. This leads to some frantic moments, and we found there was great fun to be had in outthinking your opponent, particularly when you can pull off a move they were not expecting. W Games have developed their own engine for Greed Corp, which looks great. The art style is steampunk, mixing Victorian materials with modern ideas such as the giant mechanical walkers. The environments are simple but varied, with different seasons affecting the look of the tiles, ranging from green grass in the summer to snow-covered rocks in the winter. There are some nice graphical touches to the unit animations, particularly the carriers, which sees blimp-like creations ferrying your units to the far sides of the map. Greed Corp is due out on Xbox Live Arcade, PlayStation Network and PC in Q1 of next year. Be sure to check out our full hands-on, which is live on the site now.